All right, ladies and gentlemen, today, most of you guys won't care, but some of you might like this. It's a Ford wrench. I don't know if it was in a kit for a car or for a tractor back in the day. It's got the oil plug remover on the end and monkey wrench. I call these pipe wrenches because that's what my dad called them. That's how I learned to call them. Pipe wrenches, but I think these were actually just a monkey wrench. I don't know where that came from. It needs to be cleaned. I'm just going to clean it up and blue it, but before I do anything, I'm going to take a file and clean this part up and just make it look nice. I'm going to blue this. I think it's what it has is black paint on it at one time. Looks like it had black paint. Should leave it original, but my tools, my rules. I'm gonna blue it. I just wanna see what it looks like blued. Make it look nice. All right. I really like this brand of file made by PFERO. It's got a horse on it. Man, this thing looks like carousel. This thing, I love this file. I gotta find, I hope I got another one stored in my junk. This is hard to do. I got a nick on this side. I was trying to get rid of it. I wonder how flat that's supposed to be. I don't think I own one of these wrenches. Oh, sorry. Out of the camera view there. Trying to clean this up. Probably what I need to do is put it on the wire wheel and see what I get. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, gonna blue again using this Brunel's cold bluing. First, gotta clean it. You can use denatured alcohol. I use carburetor cleaner because that's what I use. Use what you like, ladies and gentlemen. This thing actually is gonna be pretty nice. Yeah, see the black coming off? Yeah. It's gonna be hard to clean the grooves out, but it's all right. I'll get it. I will get it. Of course, I'm handling it with dirty hands, so probably gonna have to wipe off cleaning it again. This, I could probably use a Dremel and clean that up, clean the dimples out, and get the pin out and drop this out, but that's a lot of work for a tool that's never going to be used. I have one similar to this at work that I use. It's not a Ford. And I use it to take Sloan flush valves apart with, or commercial flush valves. Most of the ones I work are Sloan, so Delaney's, some Zern. They work great because these flats doesn't damage the chrome plating on your toilet parts, your plumbing parts. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, those can be repaired. And those of you that go in these, used to back in the day have gas stations. I keep calling them gas stations, but they're not. These little places where you fill up your gas tanks. Most of them people don't know how to fix their toilets. I have yet been into one this week, or hell, the last 3 weeks that's worked properly. I guess people that own these little gas stations aren't smart enough to fix their own damn plumbing. I shouldn't talk that way. I guess some people don't know how to do things. You could learn. Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of trash on the inside here. Ah! Look at all that trash coming out. Well, come on, carburetor, come here. Well, I'm glad the heater kicked off. I hate that heater. It's noisy, but I hate being cold. Worse. Those of you who've never tried dying in the cold, you ought to try it sometime. It'll appreciate warm weather. I don't care how warm it is. I got lost in a snowstorm, 51 below zero. Almost died. Now I want to die somewhere on a beach, sunny, sand, warm. Cold weather sucks. I don't care who you are. Can't prove it by me it's good, ain't good for anything. Alright, I'm going to wash it down real good with some more carb cleaner because I can see some dirt staining right there. And that's from washing with that carb cleaner. So let me wash it down a little bit and we'll come back and blue it. It's just still too dirty. Alright, yeah, I missed spots. Look at that. Missed that spot right there. And then it didn't take, or I missed it there, So I'm gonna put another coat on this. First, let's get steel wool and just kind of go over it real quick. So try a little brass brush here. Look at that. Look how that changes real quick. I hope that catches on video. See that? Look at there. Oh, come on. Don't tell me there's trash down in there. Did I miss? Yep. Look at there. A little bit of trash right there. Darn it. Oh, well. Darn it. Sometimes when you're doing things, you catch yourself where you make mistakes and it's like, nah, that sucks. That was one of them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna put another coat on it. That's what it looks like so far. Makes it look kind of an antique-y look, but I've missed some spots. So let me re-blue it and then come back and oil it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the bluing and 2 coats. And I did take that. It's hard to clean that little spot right there. Even with the brush, it was hard to get down in there on that little. I still can. Anyways, I gave up. But the rest of it blued very, very well. And I used the steel wool. I used the brass brush here and on the wheel to clean the bluing. It leaves it a flat finish, so you have to clean it. And this thing is so smooth. I mean, it's excellent, excellent condition. I believe this Ford wrench is a tractor wrench. I could be wrong, but I thought the ones with an M on it, and now I found the M. I think, and I could be wrong, somebody can tell me, but I think M stood for tractors. But doesn't matter. Cool wrench. I'm gonna oil this with some old waste oil. I'm gonna set it by my heater. Let the oil have a chemical reaction with the metal. I don't know what it does, but it seems to darken it, so that's what I want. So that's what I'm doing. This old waste oil came out of my pickup truck, and that's what I use. We'll see. We'll look at it tomorrow. I'm actually got a couple days off. I'm getting some time off. It's been rough. If you guys don't know, I probably said I'm building an X-ray room, and I'm tired of messing with the lead. I'm tired. If you haven't ever picked up 5/8 fire-rated sheetrock, and then you put 16th inch lead sheeting on the back of it, 7 foot tall, you don't no idea how heavy that is. It manhandled 2 people. It's very, very, very hard for 2 people to pick it up. 3 to 4 people's best. And when you gotta hang that sheetrock, buddy, you know you're hanging sheetrock. Those of you who think you've hung sheetrock before, try hanging some leaded fire-rated sheetrock. Now that's some heavy stuff. Anyways, let this soak overnight. I'm just going to leave it just like this and let it. I don't think it absorbs. I think the oil has a chemical reaction to the bluing, to the metal, and it makes it darker. I like this. This is going to be cool. This is nice. I got to get me one now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's the next day. It's been setting about 8 hours, and it's still got a little film of oil on it. It's got more than normally, and I think it's just because it's too cool. I wish I could let these sit in the sun or heated area, but I don't have the space right now. I probably should have took these to work and set them by the boiler, but I didn't want to go back to the shop. It gets so warm by the boilers. I think it works better if it's heated. But the oil does give it a sheen and does make it darker. This thing's nice. It opens effortlessly. Hard time saying that word. Sorry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check that out. I guess a little close, sorry. Ford USA. And it's an M, and I do believe, if I'm correct, this is a Ford tractor. This came in a kit for a Ford tractor. And I can't remember when they quit putting them in the tractors, but I was told in 31 they quit putting tools in the tractors, but I'm not sure on that. I don't think that is correct. But this is going to be a gift for, we have a lady that works in our shop. She orders, runs things, pretty much keeps the work orders and POs and everything going for us. And she has a 69 Mustang, and her brother has a 70 model Mustang, mint condition, been restored. And they kind of collect Fords memorabilia, so I'm gonna give this to her. I don't know, that's pretty nice. I mean, it's a usable tool. For those of you who don't know, these with the smooth jaws are excellent for working on Sloan, Zern, and Delaney flush valves. Commercial toilets, your commercial buildings have 1-inch inlets usually that come in, and you can shut the inlets. You can take the valves apart with these. These have a use. It keeps from damaging the chrome plating. Yeah, they do make new wrenches, new tools, but it's $38 for one of the cheap wrenches, and you can buy this for $1. Between $5 between $1 and $5 all day long at the flea market. So, but for those of you that collect Ford memorabilia, certain parts of the country, is what I'm told, these are getting harder and harder to find because Ford people are collecting them. But anyways, check that out. The bluing took really well. The oil, there's no oil. Once you wipe it off, if you can get this heated for a period of time, the oil evaporates off, dries off, and it leaves a really nice sheen. But the bluing took really well. I mean, even the spots where I missed, I went back a second time, put a second coat, it took really good. And all I did is file this one a little bit, just because it was nicked. The top jaw was still mint. You can see the mill marks from the factory on the top. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think. I think it's worth it. It's a good little Christmas present, I think. I know some people don't like these. They don't collect them, but they do have a use. If you do commercial plumbing, you will use one of these. All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a good day.